Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I saw that you guys really loved this video that I posted just a couple days ago about the top 5 software engineering roles that will be in demand for 2021. So I wanted to create a video for people who are not interested in programming but want to break into tech. Believe it or not, there are a ton of roles available for people who don't want to learn how to code, don't want anything to do with programming, but want to be in technology. And believe it or not, some of these roles even make more than software engineers. Yes, they do. So if you don't care about programming, but you want to break into tech and you want to figure out what are the available roles for me, definitely keep watching and check out the top 5 tech roles for 2021 for people who don't want to program. So the first role is UI and UX designers. So UI and UX is a major deal, and it's definitely critical to a product's success. I mean, think about products that you've used that are not user-friendly, or to be honest, just have an ugly interface that you couldn't care about. Yeah, their UI and UX needs work. So if you're curious about what UI and UX is, UI is basically user interface. UI designers are concerned with how the application actually looks. So they're all about the design of the application. Things like the buttons, the color schemes, the different graphical elements on the application or on the product, that's what they're concerned with developing. And even things like the different animations that you might see on the screen or different micro interactions, UI designers are all about that, and that's what they're involved in building out. UX designers are responsible for the user experience of an application, how the user interacts with the application. So they're making sure that the user experience with the application is not clunky, that it's smooth, and that it's a very easy, intuitive process. So you might be wondering, what do UX designers actually do day to day? You'll find them doing a ton of different things. You might find them doing things like research studies to see how the user is interacting with the application and ways that they can actually improve that interaction. You might also find them prototyping and doing wireframes for the setup and how the different pages will flow, how the user will basically interact with the product. You might see them creating personas about what type of customers that they're targeting and how they expect the user will use this product and application. So like I said, UI and UX is extremely crucial part of the business, and you'll find UI and UX teams working together. And at larger companies, you might see multiple UI and UX teams that are dedicated to a specific feature or a specific item, versus smaller companies where it might just be one person who's responsible for the UI and the UX of a product. I'm always surprised to see how much UI and UX designers actually make. This is a salary that you could expect to make if you're a UI and UX designer. Of course, you want to keep in mind that your location is going to be really important when it comes to salaries. I would also recommend that you check out these channels where these different UX designers share the salaries that they actually make. Now let's move on to the next role, which is the product manager role. Product management is probably one of the most popular roles that you'll see at a tech company. PMs work with so many different teams, and they're responsible for taking an idea all the way to an actual product and then making sure to improve and iterate on a specific product. So specifically, you'll find them doing tasks like attending a lot of different meetings. PMs are responsible for keeping everyone happy, business happy, engineering happy, marketing happy, sales happy. Every part of the product, they're kind of responsible for managing those relationships. So you'll find them attending a ton of those meetings. You might find them working with engineering teams to decide what tasks to prioritize, what features to actually prioritize. With business and marketing and sales folks, you might find them discussing where the product is in terms of completion. You also might find them actually corresponding with users to get feedback on the different products that they're working on. So PMs are not only attending a ton of meetings, but they're also doing a lot of data analysis. They're defining and also monitoring different success metrics to sort of see what is successful. Is the product performing as expected? They also tend to write a lot of documentation about the product so that they can keep many teams informed about what the product actually does So finally, I do want to mention that at larger tech companies, you'll see two types of PM roles. You'll see your business-minded PM, who's responsible for the why and the what of a product. You'll also see a TPM, which is a technical product manager, who's responsible for the how of the product, or how does this product actually get built. And they're more of the engineering focused and technically focused PM. And as you can see, PMs make a great salary. They're making a ton of money. So if you're someone who is very organized and you know how to communicate with different stakeholders and manage different relationships, and you can see something from the beginning to the end, this might be a good role for you. So now let's move on to the next role, which is tech sales. Tech sales is an extremely crucial part of the business because they're honestly directly linked to revenue. So tech sales is all about bringing in new customers and new clients. So people who are working in tech sales are identifying new customers, new markets for their different products. They also need to have a very strong understanding of the product because they're usually the ones that are giving presentations on the products, speaking with customers about the details of the products to make sure that this product is a good fit for the potential customer. You might find them attending expos, attending conventions, and sort of communicating about this product. And the cool thing about sales is that they make a lot of money because they're directly tied to the revenue of the business. Sales salaries are a little bit different from other roles at tech companies because they have a lot of commission-based compensation. So you might find that your commission that you get from a company might be even twice or more than twice of your salary. So if you're someone who is goal-oriented and knows how to be very persuasive and knows how to communicate very effectively with people, this might be the right role for you. So another popular role that you'll see at a ton of tech companies is the customer success account management role. Customer success is a really crucial part of different businesses. They're responsible for customer growth and customer retention through client management. So they're all about managing relationships with different clients. And they take a very proactive approach to this. They're constantly emailing clients, speaking to clients on the phone, sometimes even meeting up with clients to make sure that customers are having a good experience with their different products and the customer is successfully using the product. They're also using CRM tools like Salesforce to manage these relationships and to keep track of any customer pain points and the status of the relationship of the customer, maybe when they actually reached out to the customer. They're also the ones that are communicating any update changes to the customer and any new products that the customer might be interested in. They're the point of contact between the business and the customer. And because customer success has a direct relationship with the client, they can really help the business with strategy because they might see pain points that many customers have and any trends in the customer's pain points and sort of bubble that up to the business so that the business can actually make the product better. And as you can see, they make really great salaries. So if you're someone who's good at relationship management, you love talking to people, you love helping people, this might be the right role for you. The next role, and we all know what this role is because a lot of us have interacted with people in this role, and that is the tech recruiter role. So tech recruiters are responsible for bringing candidates into the company. So they're responsible for sourcing candidates and making sure that the candidate's skill set matches an open position. They also use platforms like LinkedIn and other platforms to connect candidates to the right roles and also to get new candidates into the interview pipeline. And also when a candidate is in the interview pipeline, they're responsible for taking the candidate from the first interview all the way to the offer stage, and sometimes they're responsible for negotiating the offer. So tech recruiters are an extremely important part of the business. They make a great salary. So if you're someone who has very strong communication skills, you're great at networking, this might be the right role for you as well. So there you have it, 5 roles that you'll see in a lot of tech companies. These roles will probably be in demand in 2021. So if you're not interested in programming, but you're interested in breaking into tech, these might be the right roles for you. So let me know down below, which role did you like the best? Which role did you think was boring? Let me know that too, because I'm kind of curious about what you guys think. And thank you guys so much for watching this channel. Don't forget, before you leave, make sure to give this video a like and tap that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video.